So welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. Today is episode 99. We're going to go through some notes. I've never done a note video before that I could think of. I don't think so. And I was on the, fence on whether to do notes today or do it tomorrow for our 100th episode. And I decided to do it today. I feel like there's less planning involved. I just grabbed the notes that I had around and said, so I was kind of being a little lazy, but I am going live. So it's just the way, like I do what I feel like doing. You know what I mean? So today we're doing notes. I was thinking about doing notes yesterday. I started looking up, and we're gonna do that also. We're gonna look up. I have done note searches before. I know you're looking for special serial numbers, fancy serial numbers, star notes. There are some other things. There are some errors that you can find with notes. So I have done a little bit of research, and I have watched several videos on doing notes. But I know that there are people who note hunt, and they're doing tens of thousands of dollars, and we do pennies here, man. You know what I'm saying? But not today. Today we're gonna check out what's in my wallet, and we're gonna look at some hundreds, some Benjis, and I got a couple graded notes. I have a special note, and I got some euros. So that's what we're gonna do today. One of those categories I have to save for the live later, and I'm thinking it's gonna be. Well, we'll figure it out as I'm making the video, I'll figure things out. So let's look what's on the table, like what we usually do with the coins, and then we'll take it from there, okay? And we'll look at them individually. Maybe we'll look at what they're selling for on eBay, and figure out what's going to be for the live, okay? And then what? Usually I do an abridged version, which I don't think I'm going to do an abridged version today, because that means we found like significant. We might, if we find anything significant, yes. So I'll probably do at least shorts on the individual. Like I said, I have a few special ones, and then maybe we'll even. Sometimes I talk about some stuff while I'm doing the video, which this is different than pennies. So maybe I'll do. We'll talk about what we're gonna do tomorrow for the 100th video. I'm leaning towards some sort of coin, platinum, gold, silver, something, bullion, bars, something. We'll figure it out, okay, as we go along. So here we go. I did a little infomercial before. If you saw it, I put it public. I have some coffee here. Got my coffee. Got my cafe, my big cup of cafe. And my glass of water. Big glass of water. Breakfast of champions. Used a little half and half today. I got off the half and half for a while. I got on the sweetener, and I'm telling you, I don't think I could take a pound off. There must be so many calories in that sweetener. I tell you, I love it. I got a sweet tooth, but it doesn't love me. So this is what's on the table. I don't want to, spoil it. We got some cash in the pocket. I think I don't know what I want to do live. So this is what we got. We got the cash, the pocket cash to the pocket change. We got the euros. And maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do the euros. I'm leaning towards euros right now. Send your energy to me while I'm doing this. We got some Benjamins. Oh yeah, I remember when I bought this the person had an auction, and I remember, oh, you know, anyway, I'll get into that. I'm not going to tell the story now. I don't know. And then we got a couple foreign graded. What's that? PCGS, right? Yeah, PCGS graded. Just to look. I mean, they're not worth much, but just to look at the what graded. I got these real cheap. You know what I mean? I used to do. I haven't done that in a while. Maybe I'll talk about that a little bit. What I used to do, and this is how I amassed um, most of my collectibles. Um, so, what we're gonna do first, and I could do this as a separate video. Maybe I'll just put it up on the screen. And I'll show you real quick what I'm gonna look at, but I'm gonna read it very quickly. I'll leave it up on the screen. Gold is doing well, super crazy. By the time this video is scheduled, so on as of January, February, March, April, as of April 9th, gold is 2,351. Silver is just over 28. Platinum is 986 for bid, I'm saying. And so when this video is scheduled, make a mental note. Check out how gold, platinum, and silver are doing compared to what I just said right there. I'll put it up on the screen real quick. Okay. So you could compare that to when it's scheduled, and you can see how in a couple weeks how the precious metals have done. Okay. So what to look for when searching through notes, dollars, serial numbers. Okay, so I'm just gonna read it for now. Maybe I'll play with the money while. Don't play with the dirty money. Remember that? There was it a cartoon or something? Don't play with the dirty money. But today we're gonna play with the dirty money. The first letter of the serial corresponds to the series. A, and they got in quotation star, is a suffix used to identify notes that serve as replacements during the production process. If you like to learn more about the U.S. currency, go to blah blah blah. Identifying notes, education. How do I check dollar serial numbers? All right, so I guess if we see an A, that's something. Those printed before 1995 have serial numbers consisting of 8 digits sandwiched between 2 letters, like AB 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. B, today only 1s and 2s follow this form according to the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. What serial numbers worth money? Unique ones are worth more than face value. Repeaters. There's all kinds of stuff. Okay, so we'll check out for the A's. We're looking for stars. How do you check $100 bill serials? Appears in the upper left and lower corners. I didn't put my glasses on. Upper left and lower corners. Okay. Oh, okay, right. That's the serial. That's the serial. Okay. If the bill was serial 2009, then the serial number should begin with a J. If the bill is serial 2009A, then the serial number should begin with an L. Okay. 3 ways to check $100 bill. No. How do you know if old money is valuable? $2 bills. How can you tell if a $100 bill is rare? There's tons and tons of videos on YouTube come up. Okay, so let me put a $100 bill up in there. Up in there, up in there. $100 bill up in there. Okay. Okay, repeat. Okay, so this is kind of what we're looking for: repeaters, super repeaters, binaries, radars, which is when there's like, I think it's split between the two. super radars, double quads. All right. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. This is a lot of this stuff. It's the special ones that the ones like I didn't know that thing about the A, and I probably have it wrong, but the A is a star, and I know some of them have a star. So we'll look for A's also and stars, and I think what we're gonna do then for the special, we're gonna do the we're gonna save it for the euro. Wait, do the euros have serial numbers? Oh, okay, yeah, the euros got serial numbers. So we got the euros. That's not going to take too long to go through. It's not many. Um, we got the euros. So I'm going live later, so I want to have some stuff to do later. We got the euros, and we have I can't say we have $1,000 in euros. We have so that's like another special video. You see, I get wrapped up and stuff. So, all right, I have to stop very quickly. See ya. Gotta get Jesus in the frame. So, man, I tell you. So, let me get these euros out. So, there was a time when I was like, I used to follow currency. I don't know, it's just what I was doing, following currency. I mean, I still follow gold, silver, and platinum, but I don't follow currency anymore. I'll look at it later. Maybe I'll do that for the live video or something. Speaking of which, okay, I want to make sure I put no, because I'm going live. I want to make sure I put that up on the let me see. What's today? The 9th, right? Okay, it's public. Just wanted to make sure it was up. So there was a time when euros were really low. What is it today? Euro. Let me look. Euro. Oh man, I don't know. Euro. I don't know. Euro. Oh. So how much is the euro to the dollar? The dollar, is it still below the dollar? I don't. It says 1.09. Oh no. 1 year. Oh no, it's reversed. Oh, I don't want to count it right now. We'll save that for the live. Oh, maybe I should. 1, 2, 60. Yeah, I'm counting. 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh, so I got less. And these are hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 400. 1, 2. They feel strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 50s. That's 800. 900. 960. Oh, okay. So there's $1,000 in euros. Oh, I remember now. I remember. Oh my God, my memory is horrible. So the euro was less. There was a time a couple years ago when the euro was lower than. Yeah, I'll go to 5 year. Right now, the dollar is lower than the euro. I see it there on the chart. We'll go to 5 year. Yeah, 2023. It was 97 cents, and that was never again. It was 97. It was 97 cents, 98 cents to the dollar in the 5 year. That is the only dip below. And I said a couple years ago, it's a year and a half, I guess. And I remember I bought it. I was like, oh, the euro's under the dollar. I guess it was in the news or something. So I called up my bank and I was like, can I get some euros? And then they FedExed. the euros to me for free. It was a service that my bank offered, and I said I want 1,000, and they took it right out of my bank account, and they sent me 1,000 euros, and it cost me less than $1,000. And these are them. I got them still. So we'll look at that for the live later. A little. Now the euro's up, so I made whatever it was. I made $5 or something on the 1,000 euros. All right, here we go. We're going to get back to the other stuff. So we got the euros there, and we got my what I got in my pocket here. In my wallet. This is the wallet I carry. So let's do this, and we'll figure out if we're gonna go and do. If we're gonna save, I think we're gonna save. We're gonna save this also for the live, because I think the euro, that's not gonna be enough. But this I think should be $5,000. And let's look at them. Okay, so we already said what we're looking for, and I'm gonna go closer. And without further ado, we're going to look at the $100 bills. First time I'm ever doing this, and I guess this will give me. I feel like that's too close. Yeah, okay. This will give me practice for the live later. I'll throw this up now, and then I'll do the shorts. We also have the other bills to look at too after this. Okay, so we have the other bills to look at also. I'll keep this one here since we have all this space. You know what I'm saying, on the screen, because of the shape of the screen and the shape of the dollars. And I don't want to zoom in any further, so we'll just keep that there for now. Okay. So, I mean, if you have searched through $100 notes, then I can go a little closer than this, I guess. Hmm. 937. A lot of nines and threes. We got a repeat of the 9 and 3. But so again, I'm not super familiar with this. Is the first time I'm doing this. I have looked through notes on my own. You know what I mean? Like just to check for. I have went through this before. I've never done it as a video. So I hope that's what I said before. What's this? Somebody wrote something on it. What's that? I mean, that looks like special ink. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying what it looks like. 4 through. Okay. A1. Okay. So what does that mean? I see A's. I see A1, and I see this writing on it that looks like it says Jamie. All right. You know what? I'm not going to get tricked. Let me move this stuff over to the side, and we're going to. I'm looking this up. $100. Let me put a dollar sign. $100 note. A1. A1. Let me see what that says. Somebody here. All right. I'm going to go to images. Machine washable $100 bills, non-slip. I don't know what that means. It's dumb. It took me to Amazon figures. What does that mean? A1. And so I'm trying to figure out. I did click on images. I shouldn't have did that. What are $100 bills? Is my note. What year is this from? Does it say the year? Has to, right? 2009. Okay, banknote. I guess I'm gonna have to click on this. Banknote identifiers, serial numbers. 2009 series letters is J. We see the J there, right? It says 2009 series 2009A. I don't know what that means because on up here, look, it says 2009J. So I don't know what that means. They're showing the denomination. It's just weird that I just said the thing about the A, and we find one with an A, and we find it also has this. It looks like that's like special. I'm gonna put this on the side. All right, so I don't want to belabor the video. We'll put that to the side. 83564 824. So I noticed that they don't all have the same letter on both sides. So this is what it looks like when you don't know what you're doing. By the way, of course. Um, oh, they're all 2009 A's for some reason. Interesting. Are they all 2000? Is the whole thing 2009? No, it's 2013. All 2009s, 2013s, 2009. So they're all 2009 A and 2013. So let me just put in. Let me put in 2009 then, since that's what most of them are. Yeah, and I hate to say it, what's a great one to look at? eBay. Great play. And how do you know it's this? Okay, this one says star note. That's what I was wondering. What's a star note? Oh, and there's a little star on it. Here, check this out. So if we find the star, all right, we're cooking with gas. Oh, okay. So that's one of the reasons I love eBay, because it'll show you all the stuff that fancy cereals, star note, another star note. Oh, they're not that valuable. This one's graded, and they only want $159 free shipping. It's a start. That's crazy, and it's PMG, paper money guarantee. I never heard of them. You better know. You better know who you're buying from. Well, it looks legit. I'm sure it is, but I'm not sure. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Okay, I see a bunch of PMGs. All right, well, I put it to the side. What really has me curious, though, is that thing right there, because it looks almost like computerized. That um, cash register. That when you get the receipt ink. That's what that reminds me of. The receipt ink. Oh, and they have these other little numbers up in the corner. Did you know? I didn't notice that before. They're all different. This one says G2. This one says F4. Then there's a G4. I wonder what that means. FWG 152. All right. Well, I'm still keeping that one to the side until we figure out, or we don't figure out, and whatever, I just spend it. F4. I should be looking at the back, right? See if we see any anomalies. If it's offset or something like that. So let's look at the back of the other three that we didn't look at before. Make sure there's nothing fishy going on there. Okay. Okay. So obviously, if you see something that I didn't see, um, leave it in the comments with a timestamp. Oh, we got a V. Huh. You see, that's one of the great things, and it's anyway. I'm not going to get into people's personalities or anything, but I'm the type of person when I see that somebody is new and they're excited, because like my specialty is pennies, right? Because I've been doing pennies for I've done a lot of pennies, you know what I'm saying, and I've done a lot of research on pennies, so I've learned a lot about pennies, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put them in upside down, so that way, if um, if someone says they see something special, the bills, the off camera, the bills will be in the same sequence that I'm looking at them in the video. So if you see something that I missed, I don't have to be like, oh, where is it at? You know what I mean? I could go through the video, and I could see the one before and after it, and I could find it in the stack. It's another A, which I don't think it means anything. I'm gonna go to advanced, and I'm gonna put $100 bill in eBay, and I want to see if anything sold. What some of the sold ones were. Um, Ended recently. Paper US. Okay. Yeah, that's it. 1990 Philadelphia. I don't get it. $100 bill Philadelphia, and it has the C and and someone bought it. I don't get it. Good luck, extremely cool cereal. Okay. But why did someone buy this one? Oh, it's because it's an old one. Yeah, I should have kept all those, right? Oh wow, the 1928 sold for $264. The number two bill. Okay, so they got some really cool stuff here. I did put $100 up there. Red cereal. Okay, so there's a lot of cool stuff. Okay, let's keep going. I got sidetracked there. Again, if you know and you see it, you could leave it in the comments, and I'll find it and I'll sell it on eBay for more. We got 0774483. Yeah, I mean the feel between a a US a note and these euros, man, I gotta say, uh, they don't feel the same. They don't feel the same, man. There's something about a US. You know what I'm saying? What is it called? Greenback. You know what I mean? This is, man. Man, what's that? You see, they got these little weird stamps on them. Why is it got? I'm putting this to the side too, man. So the ones that I say I'm putting to the side, right? The ones that I'm putting to the side here, those will be on the top of the stack. So if you go, oh yeah, that 2009, blah blah blah, then I'll know what it is because it'll be here. And what I'll do is maybe that's what I'll do in the abridged version. I'll just do the ones that I put to the side, and we'll still have an abridged version video. So you don't have to watch 40 minutes or an hour worth of all this other stuff if you don't want to. Well, it's too late now if you watched it. Okay. Cuckoo, cuckoo. All right, see what we got. 203-812. Another A. See, when you turn it over, though, what are all those? Got to be little. Oh, there it goes. That's the same type of ink as the other one. And this one has more writing on it. What is this? Somebody out there knows what all these little things are. I'm putting this one to the side too. Okay, so we're gonna put this. Why? What did that one have on it? This one had the 19. What is it? 1009. I don't know. I'm putting it to the side. Same thing with this. So this will be on in the special ones. I'm sure. I guess it's from the banks, right? The bank stamped it or something like that for their own. Okay, then you have to go like this if you don't want it to be upside down. I was flipping it like the pennies, and that doesn't work. Just so weird. I see that there's these signatures, right, that look like bank signatures or something. It just makes me wonder, like, are any of these little um I'm sure there's a word for it. I just don't know it. 47873264. Where somebody, whatever it's, you know. I'm putting it to the side. I don't know what those are. I could look it up. I'm not. You look it up for me. 9944. All right. Yeah, I got these all from the bank. I guess a long time ago. I mean, how long? How long could it be? But it's years. W. Is that the first W we found? I see W and I think like West Point. I know it's not West Point, but let me see. I wonder, and like I said, look, um, special. Someone who does this knows all the ones to look for. Cereal. I'm just checking out again. I know I could have done this before, I guess. 2009 is the J. Don't miss, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I just wish I would have saw something I would say, oh, if you find the one that has the W at the end, that's worth, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to assume that someone's going to let me know in the comments below. All right, so this worked out. Just doing the hundreds. See, why do people keep writing on it for? I'm not going to put this one to the side because it's just a number 8. But some of the other ones look like they're something from the bank identifying something. So the one thing I can say is that obviously we can all look for special cereals. That can't be too hard. And if there's some kind of error, you know what I mean? I think from doing the penny searches. Just want to look at that under the loop. Yeah, there's like this pattern. Do they all have that? Or is that from the oh, that's from the reverse. Huh. So the reverse, let me look at, are they all like that? Huh, yeah. So excuse me, the front, or the, I don't know if you call this the obverse or not, but the image on the obverse is larger than the reverse. Um, so you can see, I was like, oh, what's that? But you can see the image going above the image on the reverse. So I just noticed that now. Maybe we'll find one with a weird color or something. So this must be pretty interesting, right? If you got Benjamin cheese, you know what I mean? And you're just pulling out like tens of thousands of hundreds. Maybe you could just recycle it, right? Just you put, $10,000 and you just go to different banks once a month or something. And I can't see doing that. You know what I mean? If I go to the bank, I'm getting my pennies, man. Um, that's all. I don't know how comfortable I'd feel about running around with tens of thousands of dollars in my pocket either. 39355. Another A, whatever that means. Nothing. They are pretty crispy. Nice condition. I mean, they're not mint, but they are in pretty nice shape. This one's got a 0. First one I think we found with a 0 in the beginning. Yeah, so I am going to defer to um, my subscribers. With that said, right, please click like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. Now, I put out a lot of videos. I have like 1,400 videos out or something like that, close to it. So if you don't want, um, if you don't want to get a lot of notifications, like don't unsubscribe. You know what I mean? Just you could subscribe and not put on notifications, and then I think I just come up in your feed or something like that. Your recommendations. You see that? I see a little bleed there. I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't see it in any of the other notes. I'll zoom in on that. I don't know what that is or if it's significant. I doubt it's significant. Well, I shouldn't say I doubt it because I have no idea, but it's on the other side. So it looks like it's for some reason, there's just got ink. I don't know if it bled through. We'll put that on the side too. I don't know what that means. Yeah, so subscribe and then 72467704. And then if you don't want but if you do want all the notifications because you want to get, you can get up to 15 notifications in a day. You know what I mean? So as long as that's okay with you, then yes, click all notifications. But if you don't want all notifications, then don't. Or if you're getting like, oh my God, there's so many, then you could turn that off. Also, a lot of people don't know that. You see, this one doesn't have that ink on it, like the other one. Look, it's all over the place. Interesting. Yeah. So click like and subscribe. Click the way you want to get notifications. You know what I mean? Um, and that's that's all I ask for. Well, that's not true. I guess I ask for a little bit more than that sometimes. If someone wants to buy me a coffee, thank you very mucho. I appreciate it. Um, if someone wants to become a member, I appreciate that. Also, you get to watch the videos that are scheduled in advance, so that's pretty cool. 412-213-357B. And I don't know any other way of putting it, man. But with this, what's that dirt? It's a dirty one. But with inflation, anyway, I don't have to tell you. Everyone knows what's going on out there with inflation. It's. I mean, there's a reason these are from 2013 and older. You know what I'm saying? That they're over 10 years old. You know what I mean? If you go to the bank, they're not giving you 2013s. I mean, all 2013s and 2009s. You know what I'm saying? So believe me, I know about inflation. I just held on to some of my stuff. That's all. I made some good financial moves to be able to support myself during um, these hard times. And we still go on vacation and things like that, and go on and do activities. Me and my wife, we still do all that stuff. Thank God, thank you, Jesus, for allowing us to have some. See the little arrow there? See that? Some other things to do in our life besides work. And we used to go to the movies. There's nothing good out. I thought it was an arrow. There's nothing good out, man, in the movies. You know, and it's like when they tease you with a good movie, it's not coming out for like a year or two. It's crazy. 2025. You know the what's that called? So what? You got to wait 2 years to watch one. Get out of here, man. Watch one movie. But I'm still able to do this and make cool videos, because I got some stuff that I misered. I misered away, and so I'm eternally grateful for that. So weird, right? Put that to the side. 297-811-977. H 2009. Huh. Yeah, look at all these. Those got to be like from the bank. Maybe that's from which Federal Reserve. Like I said, I'll put those to the side. I'll do an abridged version or shorts and stuff like that. 24174725. MG. Man, I wish I knew what all that stuff meant. But you know what? Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna. I guess one day I'll do another video like this. I like to mix it up when I can. When I get the opportunity. At least. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, talking about current events, I like doing that too. 26932H. I like talking about current events. I like talking about the economy. And we'll see how things go. I mean, I like the personal. Um, that's another one, and another one, and another one. I'll figure that. I'll look those up. I'll look up what that means. Maybe I'll do it before I do the abridged version. It would have been nice if we found one cool note, you know? Guess the A doesn't mean anything. Huh. You see? Hmm. 499549. Ah, wow. That would have been cool, right? Um, yeah, I mean, some of these bigger channels, they just put their silver and gold and, a bottle of whiskey, you know, maybe something else, a book, uh, tea candles, you know what I'm saying? Some skulls and crossbones, And the funny thing is, I have to go. I have to put a little. The funny thing is, when I was developing the channel, I was trying to figure out when you start a YouTube channel and it starts to get momentum, you develop, you start to fine tune your personality, right? So this is who I am. I learned you have to talk a certain way so that your sound travels a certain way for the viewer. Like, so I listened to myself and I found myself when I was talking too quick or too loud or too low, and you kind of fine tune that as you do many many videos, and and you develop your persona, right? So this is my persona, whatever that is, But like you, so now people watch my channel, right? And some people might say, "Oh wow, I'm gonna do things like Jess does," right? But for 10 years, 15 years, I was watching other people's channels to do things like how they do it. And I remember I erased the video. I shouldn't have deleted it, but it would have been a funny video. Putting the silver on the table and the book and the candles and the this and the that and the marble. You know what I mean? The props. You know what I mean? Canterbury Tales and you know uh, all my gold and stuff. And it's not me. It's not me, man. You know. And the funny thing is, I'm true to myself now, and it's working, right? So I guess that would be. I 4 months ago, I was still trying to figure out. At the beginning of the channel, I was still trying to figure out what it is I wanted to do, and that would be my advice to anybody who's thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Be yourself. Now, I try to include my faith, my beliefs in everything I do in life, right? So it kind of gets um, sprinkled, for lack of a better word, into or the flavor or whatever into my YouTube videos, And I guess that's okay because it's just very important to me. But it's because it's who I am. You know what I mean? It's who I am. So that would be, so I could give advice now to somebody, and I think that would be good advice. Maybe that's good life advice. Be yourself. And hopefully a large part of that is being a good person, a caring person, a nice person. Yeah, yeah. Most of the time, right? I mean, I don't know, and I guess there's certain situations where not to be nice, okay? But generally the goal is to be a nicer, gooder person as much as you can. And I took the break from the video we're doing. I'm going back to it now, obviously, is that this is how I do things. You know, we're looking at $100 bills today. Tomorrow we'll probably look at precious metals for our 100th video show episode. Um, but I like doing things freelance and quick, not quick, but like freestyle, so that I could keep things moving and I could give a lot of content, which I like. And I want the channel to be entertaining, and this works for me. No props, even though I have all my other stuff. I got my marbles and my crosses and things like that all around the table. My coins, my rolls, my sticky notes. I have all this stuff around me. My phone, my chargers, my computer, and but it's not part of the show. You know what I mean? Like I'm not putting, but and again, I enjoy, and that's what other people do, and I enjoy their shows too. But that's not me. And this is, a that was an aside. Back to Benjamin. So, oh, see, they all got these little. That's got to be. I want see now, Mike. Oh, look at this one. This one has that. That's different. I'm putting these to the side. I don't know what that stuff is. I'm putting that stuff to the side. W again. So again, I'm sure those things do not add value to the note. But it's interesting, right? I like to know. That's all. I just like to know. I'm curious. I have a very curious mind. And it's one of the reasons why I try to be very, very careful about picking a new subject matter, because I will just go, or you know what I'm saying? Like I'll just stop doing pennies for a long time. And like if I go into silver and or some other that, forget about it. Like I'll just go all in, intense, 110%, and that's okay. But I have to really, really make sure that that's a pivot I want to take with the channel. So I'll sprinkle other little things in like this for variety. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? I mean, there might be something here that's valuable too. Then I'll sell it on eBay. Make a few bucks. God bless America. And that's okay. But like, I won't do bills every day. Like this will be most likely the last time. Like I'm not going to bring these back to the bank to get more bills, because I can't get on that head. You know what I'm saying? I can't get on that path, because then I will um, I'll make a shift, and I'm not ready to do that. I might never be ready to do that. That's it. I might be doing these pennies from now until the cows come home. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. 2022. And there's also, I know there's also birthday notes. I did not keep my eye open for those, but I saw 2022 and it made me think about that. But 3147, I don't know. I don't think that's a birthday note. It's pretty cool. The 2022, I took notice of that. Oh, I gotta look at the back. Well, I'm kind of glad that the video went this long. I was really concerned. I was like, how long can it take to go through, a few $100 bills? You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I better talk a lot. You know what I mean? I better do other stuff. No, imagine finding like a famous person's signature. I wouldn't even know, man. You would have to tell me, hey, that belongs to. Oh, what's this? What do we got here? Hmm. You'd have to tell me, oh, that's blah 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 signature. He signed it, and we found it. Yeah, so this is cool. This is cool to do once in a while. You know what I'm saying? This is cool. It's funny though. When I certain things trigger certain thoughts and emotions, and playing around with these hundreds kind of gets me amped up, makes me want to stop messing around with silver and gold. That's what I'm saying. I have to be real careful about, what I introduce to my brain, because I'll just start doing something else. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. Consistency, right? That's what Mr. Beast said. I took his. He had 3 pieces of advice. He said, if you follow those 3 pieces of advice, this is what I recall him saying. I'm sure there's a million pieces of advice. I don't remember. I remember 3 things that Mr. B said to do. SC is that South Carolina. Look at all these little mint marks. Not mint marks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they are. I'll put it to the side. He said, you have to have a good title, right? You have to have a good thumbnail, right? So far I'm failing on both. On both. Oh, we got 2 zeros. 00381886B. I don't know. I don't think so. And then he said, be he said high quality videos, good thumbnail. Those are the 3 things he said, right? And then he said other stuff like you have to be consistent. So he said the 3 things: high quality video, good title, good description. He goes, those are the most important. And then he said, be consistent. 81 21 66 99. Be consistent. So the quality of videos is pretty good. All right, and you're supposed to say whatever it is that your video is about, you're supposed to get it out in like the first 20 seconds. So I failed that miserably. I failed that super duper miserably. I gotta set my phone alarm. I gotta go live in an hour and a half. 805-7772. At least I got to do this video. I'm really happy about that. 848. I don't know what that is. All these little writings on it. I'm gonna do the I'm gonna put those. Oh, that's it. We're done. Okay. So we got that. I'm not gonna do I'm gonna do that in a separate video, okay? This video is really, really too long. Thank you for coming. Please click like and subscribe. Tomorrow is our 100th episode, and I did a commercial that I put public that I'm looking for suggestions for tomorrow, but I'm leaning towards gold, silver, and platinum. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Thanks. God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.